Hey guys, welcome back to Fantasy Tip. My name is Julian, and today we've got a real exciting episode for you. I'm going to be ranking the top 25 fantasy goalies from 1 to 25, so stay tuned and let me know if you agree with the list. Before we get started, guys, please leave a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers this year, guys, and the majority of you guys watching my videos are not subscribed, so please hit that subscribe button. Thanks so much. Without further ado, let's jump into my list. This is not for categories leagues where you're looking for the best save percentage, the best goals against average, and you're just trying to hit the bare minimum goalie starts for a week. That's not this list. This list is for most of the other leagues whose goalies, wins, and saves are tallied up into point values, and that's how you get points from goalies. So first on the list is Andrei Vasilevskiy. Unsurprisingly, he's consistently the first draft goalie every single year, and Tampa Bay's won 2 cups in a row. This guy can't stop winning. He's constantly a Vezina Trophy nominee. Next is Robin Lehner. And obviously he didn't play that much last year, but Fleury's not on the team anymore, and Robin Lehner is a very capable goalie. He's going to do great. Got him at number 2. Next is Darcy Kemper, and I really like Darcy Kemper as a goalie. I think he's a really, really great goalie, and now that he's on one of the greatest teams in the league, I like him a lot. Got him at number 3. Next, I have Connor Hellebuyck, and I was always a little bit lower on Hellebuyck than most people, but this year, Winnipeg's really improved their defense, and I think they're going to do really, really well in their division and a weak conference. So I think he's going to do pretty well. Got him at number 4. Next, I got Igor Shesterkin, New York Rangers, and he had an okay season last year. Nothing too crazy, not too many wins, but hey, the Rangers are better this year. I think they're going to be a real good team this year, and I think that they're going to win a lot of games. I got Shesterkin at number 5. Next, I got Vezina Trophy winner Marc-Andre Fleury, and he was phenomenal last year, right? But he was playing for Vegas. So this year, he's playing for Chicago with a bit of a weaker defense. At the same time, he just won the Vezina Trophy. He's going to do just fine, starting almost all the games for Chicago. Got him at number 6. Next, I got UC Saros Nashville Predators, and he was also phenomenal last year. Pretty much same save percentage as Marc-Andre Fleury. Only a few less wins, but he was playing for Nashville, right? Nashville was much less good than Vegas. So, I mean, Saros, there was definitely a case to be made that Saros should have won that Vezina Trophy. But hey, maybe I'm a bit biased. I do love Saros. But the nice thing is in Nashville, there's no backup competition. Their backup's David Riddick, so Saros is going to start almost every game. Got him at number 7. Number 8, I have Cam Talbot. Had a really good season last year, made it so that Minnesota barely played Kaapo Kähkönen towards the end of the year. Talbot should be starting almost all the games. Got Talbot at number 8. Number 9, I have Jack Campbell. Had a really great season for Toronto last year, and I see him starting the majority of the games in Toronto. Got him at number 9. Next, I got Frederik Andersen for Carolina. Had a rough season with Toronto last year, and that's why I have him drop down lower than where he's currently going in Yahoo leagues. I'm not a big fan of Andersen this year because I don't know how he's going to react to the new team and if he can bounce back into form. That's why I'm staying away from Andersen, but it's hard to lower him more than this being on a stacked Carolina team. Next is Carey Price, Montreal Canadiens. Obviously, great goalie. He's going to get pretty much every start from Montreal. Jake Allen should see 25 to 30%. Other than that, Carey Price is going to start most of the games, and the Habs are a pretty good team. So don't be scared drafting Carey Price. Next, I've got Spencer Knight, and he just took over last year towards the end of the year in the playoffs. He's a great goalie. Looks like he's going to be the starter in Florida over Bobrovsky. Got him at number 12. Next, I got Semyon Varlamov, way lower than his ADP. The reason his ADP is so high is for categories leagues. Semyon Varlamov is a guy who's very valuable in those types of leagues, right? You just want to hit the minimum amount of goalie starts, get a great save percentage, get a great goals against average. But the problem with Varlamov is he's only going to get 50% of the starts. Sorokin's also going to get the 50% of the starts. So in leagues where you want lots of wins, lots of points, yeah, he's going to get wins, but he's only starting every second game. That's why I have him drop down a few spots at number 13. Next, I've got Thatcher Demko, Vancouver Canucks, and I have him way higher than his ADP. I think he's a great goalie. He's going to get the majority of the starts. Yeah, they got Halak as a backup, but I only see Halak getting 25 to 33% of the starts. So Demko is definitely in for a good season this year. I think, especially in that weak division, he's going to do pretty well. Got him at number 14. Next, I have Tristan Jarry, Pittsburgh Penguins. I also have him much higher than his current ADP. I mean, he doesn't have that much competition in the crease, right? Casey DeSmith is good, but he's not like starting goalie good. So Tristan Jarry is going to get 75% of the starts, at least in Pittsburgh. I think he's going to do pretty well. I'm not too worried about Tristan Jarry. Got him at number 15. Next, I've got Jordan Binnington. His ADP is 87, and it's about where he's going in the draft. I have him ranked here. He's a good goalie. He doesn't have a whole lot of competition for the backup role, so he's going to get pretty much every start except for the back-to-backs. I don't mind that at all. Don't think St. Louis is going to be the best team in the world this year, but they're not going to be that bad either. Got Binnington at number 16. Next, I got Linus Ullmark, and Ullmark that does have some competition for the crease, right? I think Swayman's going to get 40 to 50% of the starts, and once Rask gets back, Ullmark should still get about 50% of the starts, so I'm not too worried. Not my favorite situation in the world, but Boston's a great team. That's why I've got Ullmark at number 17. Next, I got Jacob Markstrom, Calgary Flames, way up from where he's actually currently ranked. I love Markstrom this year. He's being drafted so late. Doesn't have a lot of competition in the crease there. They have Dan Vlader as their backup. Markstrom is going to start every single game except for the back-to-backs. Calgary is also in a pretty weak division. I think they're going to do pretty decently. Got Markstrom at number 18. Next, I got Philip Grubauer, Seattle Kraken. Got him a little lower than he's currently ranked. I don't think the Kraken's going to be that good of a team. They did not draft a great team. They could have drafted a really competitive team. They did not. That's why I have Grubauer knocked down a few spots, even though he's a very good goalie. Next is Ilya Sorokin, New York Islanders, and obviously I have him much lower than he's being drafted in the majority of the leagues, but to me, if you're going to draft him high, it's in a categories league where he's going to get 50% of the starts, he's going to get a good save percentage, good goals against average on a great New York Islanders team. I'm fine with that. But in the type of league I'm talking about, Sorokin's only going to get 40 to 50% of the starts, so I have him drop down quite a few spots at number 20. Next, I got Mike Smith, Edmonton Oilers, and he's getting old, but I mean, the Oilers, this is pretty much their only usable goalie right now. Koskinen not a great goalie, so Mike Smith is going to start the majority of the games in Edmonton. I got him at number 21. Number 22, I have Mackenzie Blackwood, and I would have him a lot higher if it wasn't for New Jersey being in such a tough division. I actually think the Devils are a decent team this year, but that Metropolitan division, damn, it's really tough. That's why I got Mackenzie Blackwood at number 22. Next, I got Ilya Samsonov, and I would have him a lot higher if it wasn't for the Capitals trading for Vitek Vanacek. Now that they have Vanacek back, the goalie split's probably going to be 60-40 or 50-50, so I don't absolutely love Samsonov, especially where he's currently being drafted. That's why I got him down at number 23. At 24, I got Carter Hart, Philadelphia Flyers. He had a brutal season last year, but he's being drafted pretty late. I don't mind Carter Hart. I don't think he's going to be stellar this year, but I don't think he's going to be terrible by any means. He's going to have a decent season, and he doesn't have any competition for the crease because Marvin Jones just sucks, so he's going to get the majority of the starts, except for maybe the back-to-backs, and that's why I've got him at number 24. 25th, I got Calvin Peterson, Los Angeles Kings, and I think Peterson sees 60 to 70% of the starts this year in Los Angeles. He was fantastic last year, and I don't see LA doing that badly this year. Yeah, they're not the best team in the world, but they're in a pretty weak division, so I actually think they're going to do pretty decently. And I think Peterson makes for an absolute steal because he's going so late in the draft, like past guys who just shouldn't even be drafted. So Peterson is an absolute steal, and I got him at number 25. And that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching all the way through. Hope you enjoyed the content. Please leave a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll catch you in the next episode of Fantasy Tipped.